Are you looking to not pay the annual fee for your Travel Rewards credit card, keep your credit score high, as well as keep your miles and points? I'll show you exactly how to do that in this video. Keep watching. What's up, Wise Flyers? Welcome to another video. If you're new here and you want to learn how to travel anywhere in the world almost free by using credit cards and travel points, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss a thing. There are so many Travel Rewards credit cards that offer high sign-up offers of 50,000, 100,000, 125,000 miles and points after completing the minimum spending. And a lot of them waive the annual fee the first year. But what do you do when the annual fee comes due 12 months later after opening the card and you're not sure you want to pay that annual fee? In this video, I'm going to show you 3 options to get out of the annual fee while still keeping your credit score high and keep your miles and points. Before we get started, I just want to say that paying the annual fee isn't always a bad thing. For example, I've had the Chase Sapphire Reserve card for over 2 years now, and that annual fee is $450. And if you're new to this hobby, that may sound like a lot of money. The reason I justify paying the $450 annual fee for this card is because I'm getting more than $450 in value per year. So because I'm getting more than $450 in value, I think it's a good decision for me to pay the $450. Not all cards are created equal, so when the annual fee comes due for your card, you may not see the value in keeping it for another year and paying that annual fee. To give a real life example of how I'm gonna get out of an annual fee, last year around this time, I got approved for the Citi Advantage Platinum Select American Airlines card for 60,000 American airline miles with the annual fee of $99 waived the first year. So the annual fee just got posted to my account, as you can see here, and I don't plan on paying this annual fee and keeping this card another year. Just a general rule, when an annual fee posts to your account, it doesn't mean that you have to pay that annual fee. You still have 30 days to pay that annual fee or not pay that annual fee with the options that I give you in this video. The reason why I'm not gonna keep this card and not pay the annual fee is because I don't plan on using all of its benefits for the following year, so there's no point in paying the annual fee if I'm not using all the benefits. Later on in the video, I'll show you my exact strategy of how I'm gonna get out of this annual fee, as well as still keep my American airline miles that I accumulated with this card and keep my credit score high. The first option to get out of the annual fee would be to call your credit card company on the back of your credit card and ask them if you could not pay the annual fee this year. I know it sounds really simple, but just directly saying that you don't want to pay for the card annual fee is a lot easier than it seems. You could point out the fact that you were a great customer, you used the card, you used its benefits, you thought it was great, but you have other cards that you're using that have better benefits and you can't justify paying the annual fee, and you could ask them nicely to waive the annual fee for you. If you're new to credit cards and travel points, you may think that the easiest option is to just call up and cancel a card flat out. It is really easy to do that, but the consequences from that are not the best. If you call up the credit card company and cancel your credit card flat out because you don't want to pay the annual fee, what will happen is your credit score may drop. That's because the credit line with your card, let's just say for number's sake, it's a $10,000 credit limit. Once that drops, your credit utilization changes. Also, your credit history will change. So there's a few different things there that'll drop your credit score. Also, it's a poor way to keep a good relationship with the bank. When you're getting multiple credit cards like I have currently, at the time of filming this video, I've had 47 credit cards opened, and if you're curious what my credit score is, I have a video outlining that, showing you my exact credit score. The reason banks have approved me for so many credit cards is because I've kept a great relationship with them. And you always want to keep at least one card open with the banks so that they think that you're a good customer and you're not in it for the short term, getting cards, canceling them right away. They don't want to see that. So it's best to keep your credit card at least 10, 11 months before you take any action with these 3 options. If the representative on the phone decides not to waive the annual fee for you, you could negotiate the annual fee. So you could ask for some points in exchange for paying the annual fee. And if the amount of points that they give you mathematically makes sense in paying the annual fee, then you could take that deal. But if they don't offer a retention bonus, which is what that's called, then you could go on to option 2. If you've ever gotten out of an annual fee, let me know in the comments below how you've gotten out of the annual fee. The second option would be to downgrade your card, assuming there's an option to downgrade to. For example, if you get the Chase United Explorer card, which has an annual fee waived the first year, let's say 10, 11 months down the line, you decide you don't want to keep this card and you're not going to use all the benefits for it to justify paying the annual fee, then there's actually a no annual fee version of this card that you could downgrade to. So you could call up Chase and say you want to downgrade the Chase United Explorer card to the no annual fee card, which isn't publicly available. Not a lot of people know about this, and Chase certainly doesn't advertise this option. Another example is my Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which I've had for over 2 years. As I said in the beginning of this video, I've gotten a lot of value out of it, but with a lot of the changes of the card, I don't see the value in paying the annual fee for this following year. So what I'm going to do with that card is actually downgrade the Chase Sapphire Reserve card to the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, which is a no annual fee card with Chase, and I still get to earn Chase Ultimate Reward points. Depending on the credit card you have and the bank that it belongs to, you may not have an option to downgrade your card down to so that you don't have to pay the annual fee, which brings us to our third option, which is to get a no annual fee card with that bank and then transfer the credit line from the annual fee card that you want to get rid of to the no annual fee card. This third option is the option that I'm going to use to get out of the annual fee for my Citi Advantage Platinum Select card, and I'll show you exactly the steps that I'm going to take to get out of it. If you want to get out of your annual fee and not sure which option to take, I'll give you a free card consultation. There's a link below in the description, and I'll just give you some basic card strategy and let you know your options of what to do. So feel free to fill that out. So for my real life example, using the Citi Advantage Platinum Select card, what I plan on doing is applying for the Citi Advantage Mile Up card, which is a no annual fee American Airlines card. So with this no annual fee card, I'll still earn American Airline miles. And the reason why I think this is a really good option is because let's say I don't use American Airlines much, and it's the American Airline miles will expire 18 months with no activity. So if there's no miles coming in or out of the account, those miles will expire. So with the Mile Up card, a no annual fee version, I just could make one purchase on this card to keep my miles from expiring. If you want more information on the Citi Advantage Mile Up card, I have a link here and you could find out more of the benefits of this card. What I plan on doing is applying for this card, and most likely I'll get approved for this card. And what I'll do is I'll call up Citi and say that I want my credit line moved from my Citi Advantage Platinum Select card over to the new Citi Mile Up card. So let's just say my credit line is $10,000. I'll call up. Most likely you can't move all of it. You have to keep at least $1,000 with the credit card depending on the bank. But let's just say I move over $9,000 of the credit line over to the Mile Up card. Now the new Mile Up card with no annual fee has a higher credit line on it. Now what that does is it keeps your credit line the same with the bank. So if I were to just cancel the Citi Platinum Select card, which has an annual fee, then my credit score will take a hit, it'll drop. But because I'm preserving my credit line with Citibank, my credit score will not drop. So canceling a credit card or closing a credit card, that action itself doesn't hurt your credit score. What hurts your credit score is your credit line dropping, your credit utilization dropping, a few other factors there. Once the credit line is transferred over to my new Citi Mile Up card, then I'll close out the Citi Platinum Select card. In my opinion, this is the best option compared to downgrading the card, because I'll get a little sign-up bonus of 10,000 American airline miles when I do this option, compared to just downgrading where you won't get the sign-up bonus for whatever card you're downgrading to. If you want to learn more basic fundamentals when getting started with credit cards and travel points like in this video, I have a playlist and a video that'll help you get started and teach you all of the basics, and I'll see you in the next video.